Welcome back, this is Cherry Baby, and let's review Dragon Age Veilguard! I really liked Veilguard. I also, had some little bit of disappointment in it. It took 10 years to make this game, and I expected a little bit more. I thought we'd be able to go to Parvalin, and the little island. We'll just call it Szechuan sauce. I know that's not what it's called, but I'm just gonna butcher it anyways. So we're not gonna call it by its real name because I know we'll butcher it anyway. So Szechuan sauce is an island that's in between Tevinter and Parvalin, and is under the control of the Qunari and Tevinter. It's split in half, basically. We don't get to go to these two places, but we get to go to everywhere else. I was also disappointed in Ravane, because Ravane, there wasn't like a city in Ravane, and I'm like, oh man, that'd be kind of nice. There's just a camp where the faction's at, and I'm just like, that works for Antiva Forest, because there's no real city there still. Excuse me. And so I'm like, okay, this is not working for Ravane. Ravane is like, whatever. And then we come to the thing where everyone's like, it's woke, it has DI, oh, I'm so scared. Yeah. It doesn't bother me that much. You know what bothered me about the Qunari character was the fact that she sounded like a spoiled brat, like a teenager that was just, like, she just sounded like just spoiled and like immature and stuff. And I'm like, this is supposed to be a dragon fighter that's supposed to help save the world, and you're recruiting them for this big mission, this world saving mission. And the whole time I think, oh man, I'm like, what does she sound like? A grumpy teenager? She's just complaining the whole time. She's always angry, and I'm just like, bro. And it's like, just dealing with her was annoying on that part. I didn't care about her non-binary stuff. I don't really care about that shit. Whatever. It didn't take away from anything. It didn't add anything. That's really a side mission for that, unless you do every single mission in the game plus side quest. Didn't care for it. But that's because I just thought she was a little annoying. That's it. I made my character an elf necromancer woman, and I know they have like mastectomy scars in there. I don't give a fuck about that. It doesn't really bother me. And if you want them on there, go ahead, put them on there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the characters whatsoever. It's character creation. Make whatever you want, you know? Beautiful, ugly, crazy looking stuff, whatever, however you want. You know, and that's what other people were like, the scars, they take away from the scars. Don't give a fuck about that, bro. Just create your own character. It's fine. Just do it. So yeah, and then the ass slider was kind of disappointed. I'm like, so they have a flat ass on there. And then the boobs in the game, I was like, they weren't that very big, but whatever. I got over it. You know, I still played it. I still enjoyed it. I liked being part of the Mourn Watch, which is the necromancer class or faction that deals with spirits and stuff, and the demons and the Fade and the Vil, and how it ties into the story, and how the fact you have another character in your party called Emmerich, who actually becomes a Lynch if you want him to, or Lynch Lord. He basically dies and becomes this all-powerful undead sorcerer that retains all his knowledge, his self-awareness, his feelings, his personality, everything. It's still him. He's just undead, and he's more powerful and he can't die, which was really cool. Solus, yet again, being the bad guy and continue from Inquisition. I'm like, oh god. And I was like, all right. I'm like, I hate this guy because he keeps tricking me. He's like Loki, and you know how Loki is. Everyone loves to hate him. So, but Loki's an asshole. He is the god of lies, the trickster. You know, the Dreadwolf Solus, same thing. He always has his own objective and his own thing that he wants to do, but he's saying this thing, he's doing something else. That's what happened in this game with, like, you release the two gods you weren't trying to, Elganon and Gillinan, and then he flips the switch on you and be like, by the way, this happens, and that's actually benefits me for doing that. Yeah, Solus, you tricked me twice, like, in game. So I played about 40 hours into it, and I enjoyed every minute of it, and I say I give this game a 9 9.5 out of 10. I said it would have been better if they would have added, like I said, Parvalan, with the homeland of the Canary, and that little island in between Parvalan and Tervinter would be kind of nice. I'm like, just those couple locations I could have used. Like, I would have fleshed it out. Because they didn't say there was going to be expansion to the new Dragon Age veilguard, and all those people whining about it, the DA and the woke crap or whatever. It's like, dude, bro, fuck off with that, man. You know, you can play other games. Now they're just like making up things in other games that are just because games that they don't like. It's becoming a huge joke at this point. Like, they're like, they said that about Space Marine at one point too. They're like, oh, because like Space Marine 2 had a black female captain in it or something. I haven't played it yet, but, and I know a little bit about Warhammer, and they're like, oh, that's not how it works, blah 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 blah, going on about it. And then now they're saying this is the best game ever, it's not woke ever. So like, they flipped the script on that. So, you know, Dragon Age has done fairly okay. Yeah, veilguard, you know, it's not bad. It could have done better. Bunch of snowflake whiny people, but I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters. All right, bye. This is Cherry Cherry Bay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.